Okay. So my name's Craig Hutchings, and I'm here with two of the stars of The Wild Party. We have Queenie, and we have Mr. Black here with us today, and we're just going to talk to them a little bit about The Wild Party and see if we can't get you guys a little bit caught up on the show and what's interesting about it and why you should come check it out. You guys are very happy right now, but in about an hour and a half the show will start, and that will all just go away, I imagine.
Slightly.
Just a little bit.
Did either of you do anything specific to get into the mood, to get into the feel of the show before curtain?
I usually have to take a moment alone, away from everybody else, just to kind of put myself in Queenie's head and know everything that she's gone through. But, you know, actor secrets. Be revealed.
Hashtag actor secrets. You know, it's dumb, but one thing, since my character nobody knows before, you know, I come in, so I try not to even put my costume on until they're already on stage, because I don't come in until later. So I put on my costume once everybody's gone, and I start getting ready. That way, when I walk on stage, you know, every night, it's a genuine, like, oh, he's dressed right now. You know, it's a genuine reaction.
Now, Kairos, I know recently you've done some children's theater and then played Donkey in Shrek.
Yeah.
This is a little different than those things, I imagine.
Yeah. Don't you can leave the kids at home for this one. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I don't really gravitate towards children's theater per se, but you know, I take any opportunity that I can have, you know, to perform. But yeah, Shrek and playing Donkey and playing Black is two totally different things, but it's a nice, you know, challenge as an actor. You know, I love that. It's really, it keeps me on my toes at all times.
Okay. And Martha, I know you've been a fan of this show, The Wild Party. Andrew Lippa's The Wild Party, by the way, for those of you that are wondering which version we're doing. Andrew Lippa's The Wild Party, and this has been a dream role for you. Tell me a little bit about what draws you to the piece and what it is that makes you want to play this role.
Yeah, I'm always attracted to shows first by the music, because I'm kind of a singer first. That's how I got into musical theater. And Queenie's voice, vocally, just naturally sits in me, and it showcases my voice so well. And it's just such a amazing, dark, deep role where I really get to act. It's not, although I love playing Elle Woods and Kitty and all those fun comedic roles, I was really excited to finally get back to a dramatic piece, and it's definitely one of the most amazing roles I've played so far
and she's
in my
phenomenal.
life.
She's phenomenal. Every night she gives me something different to work with as an actor, so she's brilliant. Come see it, if anything, for her. Like, really.
Well, on that note, let's jump to the question that everybody wants to hear the answer for. Kairos, we'll start with you. Why should people come see The Wild Party?
Because it's so real and raw. You know, I feel like a lot of musicals nowadays, or just plays in general, like, it's like that jukebox. It's like, hey, I love my life. You know, it's but with this show, it's so real and raw and unique, and the show is not done often at all. You know, this is one of the very, very few chances that you'll get to see this show. I would jump at this opportunity in a heartbeat, because you're not going to see it around quite often, particularly with a cast like this. I mean, I feel so fortunate to work with these people. So definitely come see it, just for the fact that you'll never get a chance to see it again. It's really, really fun. It's great.
Okay. So Martha, same question to you. Why should people come see Wild Party?
I think it's awesome because a lot of people don't know the story, so you're like discovering it for the first time. You know, if you're gonna go see Spamalot or The Sound of Music or any of those, you already know what's happening, and here you're really getting to know it for the first time. And like Kyra said, the cast is incredibly talented. I don't know how we're all on the same stage. It's amazing, and Brian's direction and choreography is just breathtaking. It's perfect, and I'm really proud of it, and I want a lot of people to come see it.
Now, this is the second time you've worked with Brian. Tell us a little bit about working with Brian Ravel as a director and choreographer.
He's amazing. We gel really well, so we're kind of in tune. He can give me a note and I'll just do it, and I trust in him completely. He even, opening night, he gave us a note for one of our scenes, no spoilers, and it just worked,
Yeah.
and it felt so good. And he makes sure everything's really clean. He works very quickly, and then he'll go back and visit it and give you the emotion, and then it all comes full circle. And he just really creates such a beautiful show.
Cool. Did you have anything to add to that? You were agreeing a lot.
I agree 100%. But yeah, I mean, he knows what he wants, and everything since the first rehearsal, even when we did the workshop last year, everything was so precise and clear, and he knows what he wants, and he's really good at conveying that to the actors and finding ways, making sure that conveys back over to the audience as well. And it's such a fun challenge. Like at times we're like, oh my god, how are we gonna do this? You know, but we just keep pushing, and he pushes us and challenges us, and that's all I could ask for as an actor.
Yeah.
He just keeps pushing us, and it's great. I love it.
I love him.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
That's a theme around here. People love them some Brian Ravel. All right, last question. Martha, we'll start with you. What specific challenges have this show posed for you playing Queenie?
It's definitely, it's been a challenge to play. I mean, I always wanted to play this role, but it wasn't until I actually got the script that I was like, okay, this is gonna be a little intense. I've never been so physically exposed on stage, emotionally exposed, and had to play such a damaged person. So it was really hard for me to tap into that and still remain sane and able to get through the entire show without like breaking down. And at the end of the show, it's like a huge sigh of relief. But definitely, it wasn't learning the choreography or memorizing the lines. It was getting into the emotional state that was the most difficult. But it's very fulfilling and rewarding to do an entire show, and it's awesome. It's so good.
Great. And Kairos, same question for you.
To piggyback off of that, I mean, it's, as I said before, the emotions are so real, so it's you're not really hiding behind anything, because everything is out there physically, emotionally. It's just out there for people to see. And when I look at Martha, like usually when I'm doing a show, it's like, oh, I'm looking at, you know, my friend over there, but like here it's like I'm looking at Queenie, like I'm interacting with Queenie, and it's just so real. Those interactions are real. So allowing your mind to go to these deep, dark places, and like the whole show isn't dark, you know, there's a lot of great fun moments.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, allowing yourself to go to those moments that are a little like, you know, that's really hard, you know, for me to do. And also I'm so used to playing characters that are like, I'm the donkey, yay! And this one, it's like Mr. Black has to, like, you know, real like chill and suave and mysterious, and people don't know exactly who he is, and I have to charm this one and fall in love with this one, which is quite easy to do, by the way, you know. And it's hard, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I love it.
Great. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes before the show today and talk to us. Martha Marie Wasser playing Queenie until May 25th, and Kyrus Keenan Westcott playing Mr. Black in Andrew Lippa's The Wild Party right here at the Ritz Theater. Come check us out.
Thank you.